Hey superstars, today is lesson 2. We will be learning about safety as a distractor. Remember that capsules are important. They help you know who is on the floor. For example, you can spend hours looking for a second twisted, when really they are stationary like Roger. Be sure on this map especially to distract at broken. It keeps your team safe because it is so isolated. Imagine you are bound there. Also watch how I distract with the island. Just because it can help with harder twisteds doesn't mean you can't use it at all if you have an easy twisted. No twisted is easy because easy is very underdefined. Twisted shrimpo could be hard to somebody, but easy for you. Remember that just because you think differently from other people who may be more experienced doesn't automatically mean you're wrong. Playing styles are different, so don't feel down about yourself because of it. Also, especially as a beginner, to actually relate to safety, make sure to have experienced backup. They can guide you through problems if such arise. And take twisteds if you're too stressed, nervous, or at low health. Don't feel pressured to do everything yourself. Every person has needed help at some point. You are not alone. Maybe also study other distractors to see what they do differently from you. It can help you adapt, as that's part of the main point of the game. It will also make harder twisteds easier to distract if you watch someone more experienced do it first. That's how I learned a lot about how I distract now, so it's definitely not uncommon. Panic mode hits here, but don't actually panic. Panicking leads to unnecessary mistakes. Instead, follow a route you know nobody is using to keep the entire team safe. See how I'm taking a long route to the elevator? It's because nobody trying to make it there fast would. My movement speed helps with this. I'm about to try and tell you guys something, but you'll notice other Pebble is being hella rude. At the point where they had the twisted, they had them the entire time. My ability was on cooldown, and it wasn't safe in general to grab the other twisted. Thank you, hacker, so sweet. This person was making me really annoyed. I only kept going for you guys TBH. Also, look out for box, air horns, or bops, and even heals if you don't have a med on your team. Also, you will see her that twisted gathering is hard, so don't worry if you don't find them within 5 seconds of getting onto the floor. You also will hear someone die in the background. Pretty much nothing I could do. You will notice I made a risky move. Don't do those as beginners. Only in an emergency should you do that, because your team could lose a necessary distractor otherwise. This entire situation is risky on the screen TBH. I recommend you just do island distracting when first starting out. If you notice my sprint, good eye? I could have lost a heart if I kept walking. Also stall for as long as you can, as people tend to be slow getting into the elevator. Also, for those of you who just extract, don't do what Sprout just did. He was making me so mad because he had already encountered the twisteds once. Sparkplug is helpful for distractors because of the glow it gives. Not by any means the best, but if there aren't other necessary cards, pick this. Also communicate with your team for their safety and yours. An uncoordinated team falls apart easily. If you can't chat with them because of age group restrictions, use stickers. This is very beneficial, trust me. Be careful when distracting slow twisteds with regular speed. It may not seem that important, but a single mistake could be fatal in that instance. I wasn't paying attention and the twisteds lost line of sight with me here. That shows that people who have any experience in distracting can still slip up easily. Here I wasn't paying attention again and Shrimpo died due to my mistake. Just again showing how easy it is to mess up. Here Sprout healed me. It's also good to have teammates who do that for you. I think it's important to note that I went to the island instead of jungle, distracting my last loop. I don't remember why, but I think it was because of the twisteds I had aggro on. Of course, going down this hall is the smartest strategy for this map during panic mode in my personal opinion. They didn't tell me it was a dial run. I tried to lose Cosmo after that, but it didn't work. That was so kind. Blackout's scary enough until I hear Twisted Pebble bark. I was really worried here because of my lack of ability. Sprout proceeded to do just that for like 30 seconds, like just watch this shit. Watch how terrible I am at this BTW. This whole floor will be not sped up for the raw experience. First thing I did wrong, didn't pay attention to people around me. Second thing I did wrong, not utilizing my backup distractors. Third thing I did wrong, didn't pay attention to my stamina. Fourth thing I did wrong, used an island that was too small. These are all things you should pay attention to as a distractor, especially if you plan to kite harder twisteds such as Pebble. We all know how this is gonna end, so I'ma utilize this limited time as my outro. So first of all, me and Sparrow just hired our first thumbnail artist. We are super excited, and as of recording, I don't know if they have started yet or not. Anyways, if you like these distractor tips, I have a full playlist you can find on my channel. That's about it, everyone. I hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. It helps us a lot. Bye, my superstars.